Great change has come to the enduring halls of Ironforge. Obsessed with the workings of the Titans, the dwarves retrieved their creator's mystical tablets from the fabled city of Ulduar. Activating one such tablet, King Magni Bronzebeard fell prey to a terrible curse that fused his statue-like form into the diamond heart of Ironforge itself. To compound this tragedy, Magni's estranged daughter Moira arrived, claiming her father's throne for herself and for her infant dark iron son. To avert civil war, the dwarves created the Council of Three Hammers, an uneasy coalition that would share power equally amongst the clans. Now, with political upheaval rising within the kingdom and the great cataclysm ravaging the surrounding lands, the future of Ironforge falls to brave dwarves like you.
So we start off, as you might imagine, in Coldridge Valley, next to the most awesome dwarf ever. There's me on the left and Gentonord on the right. Yeah, we're going to start questing. Yeah. And at this point, we
did the first quest. You have to kill the Trog invaders. Look, Joran... what's that guy's name?
Joran Ironstock.
Yes, also known as Banff OP Dwarf.
Yes, because he kills things in one shot.
Yes, that's why we recommend, if you're doing that quest, to kill them away from him, because he'll kill anyone that's right next to you. Mm-hmm. But you do that, you turn it in, and then he's like, oh, thanks for that. Now, there's some bigger trolls you see here. We're killing one with it's got a skull on it. Mm-hmm. And we need you to go kill those guys. But they've... oh, no, go ahead, Waffles.
Another guy says, while you're at that, killing those things, we need you to go heal our mountaineers who are incapacitated by the ugly Trogs.
Indeed. So you go off and you do both of those quests at the same time. Mm-hmm. And see, here's us healing a guy now. We got our pets out running around. Pretty good, cool stuff. I am a warrior, obviously, because, warriors are cool. Mm-hmm. And, Waffles, what class are you playing here?
I am a paladin.
Okay, then.
This is my only paladin, actually.
Yeah. We'll be keeping these characters as we do other higher-level zones. Of course, we'll have to create each race. If y'all enjoy this, if you don't, we probably won't do it anymore. Mm-hmm. And do the 1 to 5 experience for those. But for Alliance, we're going to be keeping the dwarf. And, I think you can decide what troll... oops.
Yeah, you spoiled it.
Oh, what horde race we'll be picking.
Yeah, what troll race we'll be picking.
So, that is to be looking forward to. If you think it's good.
Right, now we're in Albemarle. We had to go talk to...
Harkan.
Yeah, and Jonah Ironstock, who is Joran's wife. Mm-hmm. And we have to go look for... the 2 stereotypes of dwarven civilization, artifacts and booze.
Ah, yes. You can't have a dwarven experience without alcohol. So, off we go. There's an ale keg right there in the snow. Now, this is a very interesting place to store your ale, outside in the middle of snow.
Keeps it cool and refreshing.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to drink warm beer. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta get those good cans that the mountains turn blue when it's ready. See the commercials for those ever?
Yeah, those are I question those. Anyway, we got kegs galore, and they're too far away apparently. Too far away. But I'm grabbing all the artifacts I can see where I don't know where you went.
I probably ran off screen somewhere, doing my own thing. But Albemarle, let's talk a little bit about that while we're running around getting dwarven stereotypes out of the way. Yeah. Who's it named after?
Well, you may or may not know this, but there was actually a king named Modimus Albemarle, and he was the king during the War of the Three Hammers.
What? No, was he during the war or right before, and then he died and it caused the war, the factions broke off?
What you said, the latter.
Okay. So, he was a really good king. He was the last unified dwarven king.
Yes.
And so he got this nice starter building named after him. It also had a code name, didn't it?
Yes, Building A3, I believe.
Yeah, I think so. And we couldn't find out why. Did we ever find that out? Did we?
I don't know. Maybe when they created the World of Warcraft, it was like the third building they created or something?
That had the letter A in front of it?
I guess. That's my only thought as to why it would be called that.
They created Anderhall, and then they created Aberdeen, and then they created Albemarle.
I guess. It's just weird.
Oh. So...
And, yeah, you got your last artifact here, and then we head back to Albemarle to turn it in. But to cut down on time, we say some jokes. Some dwarven stereotype slash silly commands.
I don't have a drinking problem. I drink, I get drunk, I fall down, no problem. Oh, I'm just a social drinker. Every time someone says I'll have a drink, I say, so shall I.
Now we're moving into our next part. We are chilling with the very peaceful Trogs.
Yeah, they're so peaceful. They don't, even attack us until we attack them. Even though we're in their camp, invading their territory.
Just hanging out, sleeping in their bed for no apparent reason. So I believe these are the next part of the starting area here in Coldridge.
At this point, we're collecting Trog artifacts. Because artifacts in general are just what dwarves do best.
They love digging in the earth, finding out what's going on. They're very tight-knit people, looking through the past, earthing, all that good stuff.
And this is a known fact that Trogs are known to be the old dwarves, like what dwarves are descended from.
Yeah, they're related. The dwarves came from the earthen, I believe. And Trogs are like a deformed earthen type thing.
Yeah.
They really broke it down in the halls of stone in Wrath of the Lich King, I believe.
They also mentioned it a bit in what was that dungeon that I hate the most?
Uldaman. Oh, and we dinged.
Yeah, ding, grats.
Grats!
And at this point, I think we were done. No, one more Trog probably.
Yeah.
But
Get enough of those artifacts.
Yeah, got to get more artifacts. But we were also paired up this quest with another quest. So once we were done with the Trogs, we had to go off and kill some boars.
Oh, right. We had to get their the
meat. Yes.
Boar meat.
Too far away.
Because perfect temperature here to cook meats. Yeah, you don't even have to use salt to keep them fresh. Just freezes them solid. Great age.
But yeah, the reason why we're collecting food and drink is because Albemarle is on lockdown.
Yeah. Like these invasions have really been pushing the fact that we gotta get all these crap under control. Everyone's attacking us, so let's go kill innocent animals and eat them.
Well, resources are low currently, actually, for the people in Coldridge Valley.
Well,
and we'll tell you why a little bit later, because we haven't gotten far yet. And there is Gentonord killing rabbits.
the rabbits killed my parents.
Is that your RP story for this particular incursion of yourself?
Yes, for my dwarven character, my parents were mauled by rabid rabbits, and I am out to avenge them.
Are you sure they weren't raving rabbits?
I'm no Rayman player. So
yeah, they're pretty much the rest of the boars and wolves. So let's talk about something else in Coldridge Valley.
it's pretty lonely nowadays. Now that the gnomes aren't here, you used to see bright-haired, short midgets just running around killing stuff, and it was a grand old time creating either character. But now it's just, staunch, strong men drinking a lot, and you don't get that comic relief from the gnomes. Just to see them cute little people running around,
Yeah, making references about squirrels being quite deadly when cornered.
we are not opposed to people coming and joining us for these zone runs if you're interested. Our Lore Stories adventures through the zones are going to be held on Tyrannus, US?
Yes. If you don't know who that is, that's Arthas's daddy.